There is a duty placed on both organisations to ensure that those whom they engage to undertake the role of FWM are competent to do so and remain so, and upon individuals who undertake the role of FWM to ensure that they, similarly, establish and maintain their own competence. Documented records of competence in CPD play a significant role in helping demonstrate this. While organisations may set out what and how aspects of competence are recorded, the individual competence record belongs to the individual FWM, and if hosted by organisations, should be in a format the individual can access and own. Individuals can either use this to support their own professional development or as a record of competence should they be looking to move employer. Some larger organisations, such as those with developed graduate programmes, may already have a competence in CPD development framework, and many FWMs will have completed these or something similar in their past. Organisations such as the ICF require and enable the recording of CPD on its online platform. Although this does cover a wider scope of general technical knowledge rather than the health and safety focus of the FISA framework, and not all those delivering the role of FWM will be members of the ICF. IOSH again has a reviewed CPD requirement and template. However, even fewer FWMs will be members of IOSH. Both, however, could be used as legitimate formats. Page 7 of the FISA FWM framework for competency includes a template for the documentation of CPD. Many CPD formats do merge with development plans being more important earlier in an FWM's career, where more established FWMs will focus on maintenance. However, we do work in a growing industry undergoing change and development, both technical and procedural. The personal benefit gained or effective statement is beneficial. Other formats are available. There is no definitive format. The FISA FWM framework for CPD recognises an inclusive list of categories of CPD. It is set up to reflect much of what our FWMs have practically evolved to do, often informally, such as attending work equipment demonstration events, self-directed reading and experiential learning through their working year. As an example of what can be developed from this, I have set up these principal categories in a table form. It does give a quick overview of CPD, and so is a useful tool to identify areas requiring development or consolidation. It would be reasonable to hope that most FWMs would be able to log entries in most of the categories on a 5-year rolling programme. The table could be used as a document record of CPD or as a tool in a wider CP development process. Fleshing out the principal categories a little further gives some clear examples many will recognise. The examples given aren't exclusive. I appreciate that you are not going to be able to take in all the detail. However, the presentation is being recorded and you will be able to review and pause this section if you wish. What I am hoping that this achieves is that it gives credit to much of what our FWMs are currently doing. The detailed examples could be used to help populate the previous table, but could equally be used to populate any CPD template. One last quick note. Larger organisations may deliver or support some of the roles and responsibilities of the FWM at a higher management level, as recognised here in an extract from the section on core health and safety skills in the FWM competence framework. FWMs moving between organisations need to be aware that their role and responsibility range may change. Organisations also need to bear this in mind in setting the competence requirements for candidates. That's me. Happy documenting.